Hello, children. I'm glad to see you at the lesson, and today we are speaking about natural reserves and animals there. Open your copybooks and put down the date. Today is Wednesday, the 30th of March. Class work. So, at the previous lesson, we spoke about animals at the zoos and about wild animals at home. We learned how to prove our point of view. Мы с вами также учились аргументировать, доказывать свою точку зрения. Now, you are to answer some questions and prove your point of view. Are animals happy at the circus? Give your answer and explain why you think so. If you need, stop the video. Если вам нужно больше времени на ответ, поставьте видео на паузу. Отвечаем обязательно вслух. To my mind, animals can't be happy at the circus. They do work they are not born for. None of the animals was born to do tricks, to entertain people. Is it a good idea to return animals from the zoo to their natural habitats? As far as I see the problem, it's a bad idea to return animals from the zoo to their natural habitats. I think so because not all the animals were born free. Many of them came to life at the zoo. They cannot hunt, they don't know how to get food, and in the wild they will simply die of hunger or will be eaten by other animals. Is it reasonable to keep wild animals as pets? Is it reasonable? Разумно ли? As for me, I would never keep wild animals as pets. First of all, they can be dangerous. Secondly, they need special food and they need a lot of space. We can't provide them with proper food and enough space. That's why we shouldn't take them as pets. So today we're speaking about some other places where animals are kept. We are speaking about national reserves. О национальных заповедниках сегодня пойдет речь на уроке. Before we start working with the texts, let's answer the questions. Again, give your reasons why you think so. Опять отвечая на вопросы, не забудьте привести аргументы. What are national natural reserves? How you understand this? Why are they better than zoos? Now we are working with the pictures, with the texts, and check if your answers were correct. First, look at the pictures in which you can see some birds and some landscapes. Before starting reading the text, we read the introduction. Начинаем мы с вступления. We read the introduction and think, where can you see cliffs? Где можно увидеть? Seabirds, penguins, underwater caves, wildlife, bluebells, deer, swans, field mice, parrots, and some other creatures and places. Let's read the introduction. Scotland's natural world. Experience the amazing sights and sounds of Scotland's natural world. Scotland's national nature reserves are magical places open for everyone to visit and enjoy. They protect spectacular wildlife and landscapes, including many rare species and habitats. Here are just a few of Scotland's 71 beautiful reserves. So, we are going to Scotland's national natural reserves. Let's listen to the text and read it.
Exercise 1, page 81.
Scotland's natural world. Experience the amazing sights and sounds of Scotland's natural world. Scotland's National Nature Reserves, NNRs, are magical places open for everyone to visit and enjoy. They protect spectacular wildlife and landscapes, including many rare species and habitats. Here are just a few of Scotland's 71 beautiful reserves. St Kilda. The St Kilda Islands are in the most remote part of Britain, 66 kilometres west of Scotland's Outer Hebrides. St Kilda has the highest cliffs in Britain, over 1 million seabirds including puffins, and unique species of sheep and field mice. St Kilda is also one of the best places in Britain for diving because of its clear waters and amazing underwater caves and tunnels. Best time to visit, May to July. Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond is a beautiful lake in the west of Scotland. It's famous for its fantastic wildlife and woods. Come in the spring and you'll see the woods full of bluebells and wild garlic. You may even see some deer or a rare golden eagle. Best time to visit, spring. Inch Marshes. The Inch Marshes are in the north of Scotland and are one of the most important wetlands in Europe. Hundreds of birds come here to nest in spring. When the marshes flood in winter, you'll see flocks of swans and geese. Don't miss the fantastic bird-watching hikes and nature trails here. Best time to visit, November to June.
So, we read the texts and got to know about some reserves. There are some statements, but they are not true. Exercise 2A, page 81. St Kilda is ideal for surfing. Loch Lomond is famous for its seabirds. Don't miss the safari at Inch Marshes. Stop the video and correct the statements. Поставьте на паузу видео и устно исправьте эти утверждения. Then we will check. А потом мы с вами проверим. So, St. Kilda is ideal for surfing. No. St. Kilda is ideal for diving. Loch Lomond is famous for its seabirds. No. Loch Lomond is famous for its fantastic wildlife and woods. Don't miss the safari at Inch Marshes. Don't miss the fantastic bird-watching hike at Inch Marshes. I don't think the task was very hard. Не думаю, что с этим заданием могли возникнуть трудности. Working further. Read the text again and complete the table. You are to find 2 habitats, 4 kinds of birds, 3 kinds of animals and 2 plants. Ваша задача найти в тексте 2 слова, обозначающих среду обитания, 4 вида птиц, 3 вида животных и 2 вида растений. Stop the video and complete the task. Сделайте паузу на видео и выполните это задание. Let's check how well you managed. Проверяем, насколько хорошо вы справились. 2 habitats. Woods and marshes. Леса и болота. 4 kinds of birds. Golden eagles, puffins, swans and geese. Золотые орлы, буревестники, лебеди, гуси. 3 kinds of animals. Field mice, deer, sheep. Полевые мыши, олени и овцы. Pay attention. Deer and sheep don't change plural. Обратите внимание и вспомните правило. Слова deer и sheep не изменяются во множественном числе. 2 plants. Bluebells and garlic. Растения, колокольчики и чеснок. Well, the task is done. Задание выполнено. Let's have a look at your homework. Смотрим на ваше домашнее задание. You read the texts again. Choose one reserve you liked best of all and tell about it. Ваша задача перечитать текст, выбрать один заповедник, который вам больше всего понравился, и пересказать этот маленький текст, рассказать об этом заповеднике, пользуясь планом упражнения 3 на страничке 81. Of course, I would like to hear you speaking. Конечно, мне бы хотелось услышать ваше говорение. So you can send your recordings to me. Thank you for your work. Thank you for the lesson. Goodbye, children.